Nothing quite like starting off with a whole bunch of noise. Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream. We're about playing Kerbal Space Program, and I need to stop everything making a noise, as is traditional at the beginning of this stream. We need to. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, fine. How is everybody doing out there? I'm doing pretty well. Been playing around with a few things, transferring video files across, and doing all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. For those of you that do not remember from last time, we had. Oh no, it's playing at me. Stop. We had ourselves a little bit of a moon mission, but it kind of a little bit went a little bit wrong when I was unfortunately managed to cover up the hatch with some parachutes. So before we do anything, I am going to slam down a capsule here, and we're going to send this guy to the moon. I've immediately put a parachute on top, but I don't think that's quite what I'm doing. So I'm just quickly checking my chat via the wonders of my PC, or rather the PC that I'm using, because, there we go, let's get that. My phone has a habit of not actually updating when I get started, and then it's like, oh, you were trying to do something, were you? And I was like, yeah, I actually really was trying to talk to people. How dare you? We might want to actually swap the route round from you to begin with, just so we can. Did that not do it? Brilliant, thanks. Just so that we can work on it. Why? Well, hi Wise, how are you doing, buddy? That tells me that my chat on my phone is not working as expected. I mean, okay, there we go. Turn that off. All right, hi Wise, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? We are gonna make a satellite that's going to travel forth to Minmus up on top, and then we're going to make a manned mission that's going to the moon. So we'll go to the moon, and then we'll deploy the satellite, which will then carry on to Minmus. That's the plan. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Also, we're only down to these Terrier engines, aren't we? Maybe we want to just send this guy on to Minmus, and then we can just deploy this itself. Minmus is not hard to get to. So maybe we can. All right, let's have a look at the utilities. The reason that I'm a little bit and ah about it is because, of course, we do not have the small engines. Small engines are the problem there. How about if we put, no, not you. Put you and you on here and here. I think that's a good idea. Any disagreements, let me know, and then we'll do that like that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Once again, hey Adam, what's going on, man? How are you doing? I am doing fine as well, Wise. I'm not sure why my chat is just busy. Hang about. I need to like shut it down and then open the live chat up again, because for some reason that's how it works. Hey, Great Goat on Fire, how are you doing? Adam disagrees. Of course, Adam disagrees. Why would Adam not disagree? So we are going to. I should probably show you where we're going, because I know for certain that Adam doesn't know the game very well. So I will quickly show on the map. This is going to be Mun and Min. Yeah, because that's the plan. We're going to send the top bit to another place. Let me show you on the map what it is. Hello, Jackson. How you doing? Kerbals or humans or robots or AI or whatever? Yeah. So we're gonna have a satellite. Let me show you. Oh, I've got a new mod that actually enables me to jump around between the different scenes, so I'll show you that. Okay, this is Kerbin. This is the tiny little planet that we start from. It's about the 10th of the size of the planet we live on right now. Of course, I mean Earth, right? It's got its own moon, much like we've got a moon. It's not too far away. It's about the right sort of distance if the scale's right, I think. And this is where we need to send a person. We need a person to sit there and get out of the craft and come back, and that kind of like proves that we can do a thing. But also, if we come a little bit further out, as you can see, it's much further than we send most of our probes so far. There's this little ball of rock out here. It's my favourite little ball of rock, if I'm to be honest with you. It's a tiny minty ball of ice cream. It's not actually made of ice cream. Every time you go there, the Kerbals are disappointed. Nerd, are you doing a bad? I didn't see what you'd actually written there, but the mods had come in and swooped that down. So what we're doing is we are going to send a person to that one and a robot to this one. That's my plan. No, I didn't see that. Someone will see it on the playback, no doubt. Now the reason we're trying to do all these things is because we want to increase our money. We want to. So I just noticed I'm not recording. Let's get that rolling. We want to increase our money up here. We want to increase our reputation, and we want to increase our science. Science is so we can spend it for rocket parts. You know, we want better rocket parts. Money to pay for those better rocket parts, right? And then reputation so that we can get better contracts. Okay, so in here is the contracts, and I need to explore the moon. I need to go on a spacewalk near the moon. The other contract that I want to take on is down here. We've got conduct a low-resolution scan-sat scan of Minmus. That's the other one I want to do. Then we've got this lovely go-to here. Look at this. I want to go to the spaceplane hangar. No, I want to go to the VAB, but look at that. I'm doing very well. Jackson, how are you doing? I hope everybody else is doing fine. Quick, let's have a roll call in the chat. How is everybody doing? I think I've mentioned everybody by name now, but if I've not called you out in the chat, I'm afraid it's because it's gone past too quickly. And if that's the case, I mean, yay me. But just say hello. Great guy. I'm fine. You know, I'm fine. Doing all right. In the grand scheme of things, I rate maybe a 6. Alright, let's go for the VAB. Where was that thing? There we go. Mana Min. That's good. Callum is asleep. Callum, I literally just saw your ping in Patreon. Know that CCAN does not have the multiplayer in it, but it's just LMP 20.2, I think it is. It should be relatively easy to find. Okay, I'm gonna try a crazy. You guys like my crazy, right? We're going to grab some fuel tanks. Now, we are unrestricted on size and number of parts and stuff like that. The only real restriction we have, because we've upgraded the launch pad and the VAB, the vehicle assembly building that we are inside. There's a lot of acronyms in this game. If I use an acronym and you don't know what it means, please do just kind of like put it in chat, and either someone else will tell you what it means, or I will notice that you've said the thing and I'll be like, oh, sorry, you know, like that. That's a pretty chunky, that's some thick old hips there, you know. I'm gonna go with it, and I see no reason not to go with that. Oh, Kerbal nerd suffering from 32-degree temperatures at the moment. That is horrific. Talking of horrific, that is also pretty bad. Let's get rid of that. Do you reckon we can use the Terrier if we put it underneath, but take away this whole shroud business? No, okay, there should be other versions. There we go. Truss mount there. Oh, look at this. That is what I want. Look at that. That almost looks like a functioning rocket. Almost. The Delt's not so great. I was kind of hoping this could get me to Minmus, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think this has got what it takes. I don't think it's got what it takes. I just want to put one of these up on top. This is what it's all about, is getting this particular piece of equipment out to Minmus. Maybe we could do it the other way. I mean, like, is this guy going to then come back from... Turn that shroud off. Is this guy then going to come back? Maybe we dump this guy on the way to Minmus first, and we do a correction with this guy. I mean, really, all we need to do is get... Hang about. Let's have a look. Delta V map. It's in the Kerbal KSpedia. This is a mod that I've put in myself to make this available, but it's just a thing. Need Delta V for VAG. Thank you, Callum. I keep forgetting that. Oh, we will double check that. In fact, can we do that here? Altitude very high. What does that read out as? Let's read that back off. Ah, look at that. Much better. Much better. 2,000 Delta. Okay, that's fine. That's much better. That's not even... Well, what I was going to do, I will show you this. I wanted to know what it takes if we're both in orbit around Kerbin, what it takes to go to Minmus and then also go to the moon. So this one's Minmus. You can see it's got Minmus written at the end. You need to kind of like add up the numbers along the way, or you use the number at the end. I've recently found that out. But this all here is less than 2,000, so that's good. Yeah, we're gonna launch this all in a craft that's gonna go to the moon. Okay, so what do we need on the guy's rest? What's the word I'm looking for? Mooncraft. That's the word that I'm looking for. We need some thermal shielding. We've had problems with this. I'm going to make it slightly larger because we've had problems with this, and then we're going to do that somehow. Popping outside for 20. All right, cool. Hey Bruno, how you doing? Hey Kerbal nerd, the final space frontierist, dudes. Indeed, how long has it been, man? It's good to see you. It is good to see you. We're gonna go with parachutes. Last time we sent a guy to the moon, but we sent him in the inline cockpit. You guys know the inline cockpit. Let's have a look at it here. We got this one, right? You see how I've attached these parachutes on the side? Well, I did something very similar here and here, right? I actually did it on the mirror. Let's press F. Sorry, that's how you change that. And of course, this now sorts his hatch out, covers his hatch. Big problems there. Is the upper shroud removal a mod, default KSP, or DLC? I think it's default KSP. I think this is just all legit, if you will. I think so, anyway. I think so. Is the multiplayer going to be with DLC? So I'm going to have it, but I mean, I don't know. We'll have to. I didn't even thought about that. Argue amongst it. If you could argue amongst yourselves in the Patreon group, that'd be great. I mean, I've got it, so I can go either way. Yeah, so you can turn the space plane symmetry on with R. The R button does that, and then F does something else. If you're in radial, you can go around the vessel or around the parent part. So R to change between which type of symmetry you want, and F to change what type of radial symmetry you want. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, is this good? Is this going to come back? No, this all needs power. I have not done. I like these extra boxes I've got down the bottom here. Now that is a mod. Utility. No, power. Electrical, there we go. So we got some photovoltaics. Now, last time I forgot to actually put these on the dude's craft, because I also put them up here. All right, this is what I was like mainly going for. Can we do 4? Is that? Yeah, that is a passable craft. Look at that. All right, brilliant, good, wonders, amazing. Final Space Frontier, she's disappearing. Alright, it was good to see you, buddy. So we got a 1.25. Feel free to pop your face in at any other time. It's not like I'm going to tell people to stay away from my channel, is it? But you know, missed you, man. Good to see you. This has got inline reaction. I'm looking, just having a quick look through to see if there's anything else I need before I just kind of like discard everything, throw down a decoupler on the bottom, and get ready to send this thing to the moon. I think we're good. If anybody can see anything pretty serious that I've forgotten, I will be very grateful to hear that. Oh, what a beautiful looking fairing. What a beautiful looking fairing. Okay, right. What can we do to make this get to the manular insertion burn as best as possible? We may even, well, in fact, we probably will be dropping this stage off in low Kerbal orbit, and we'll see what we can do from there. A little disappointed that I still don't have the proper engines for this size tank. So what we're going to do instead is, this is something that I really should have built. That's the wrong size, right? There should be a way. No, there's no flary bit at the bottom here. What I wanted was a little bit of an engine plate or something like that. Structural fuselage. Yeah, no, these aren't here. Oh, we tried using this last time, didn't we? It was hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Do I not still have that? Wait a moment. Let's save this. Super light flow. I probably don't need it light, do I? No. Okay, that's not what I want. I am gonna. We've saved this. I'm gonna open up the last day's design, last stream's design. Load that, and then where do I want to grab this? Let's be clever. It's this bit right here, right? This decoupler. Okay, we're going to put that in the sub-assembly. And we're going to call it, I don't know, 1.8. Let's just call it 1.8. That's what it is. That's a 1.8 lift. Then we open this back up. Man, oh man. Straw pole's been correct. Dude, thanks. Continue without saving. So it's exactly here. This is exactly where I want to break it. And then we put this on here like so. Got a little bit of supportive structure here, but that's fine. Is this good enough? It's probably good enough, right? I think this is probably good enough. I don't know how to work it out. Man, there's so many things on the go here. That, and that are right. We then drop that stage. The fairing can pop. That fairing probably wants to pop earlier. Don't set off the parachutes at the same time as the engine. That'd be a little rubbish. And all this stuff up here is for the satellite. Okay, I think we're good. Save it. Launch it. Let's do it. Is it just me that finds the rocket needs more crazy things? What do you think? The supplies for the crew. The crew's only going out, making an EVA and coming back. Hopefully they're not even going into orbit of the moon. They should just be gone and back. This should be really fast. Of course, you know, it's me. Who knows how long I'm actually going to take? How many different quick... please remind me to save, guys. Gustos Kerman, is he our pilot? He is our pilot. Is he the guy we want to... Yeah, no, we're going to send him. He was the man who got to go to the moon last time, but unfortunately didn't have an unobstructed hatch. Hey, Zed, how you doing, buddy? 45% chance of risk or failure. I don't know. All right, full throttle has been achieved. We're going to put on the guidance unit. And in fact, what we're actually going to do... Oh, do we go for a gravity turn? I don't know whether this will do it. First guess. I don't know whether this can handle the asparagus. I think we found out in the past that it can't. But we'll find out. Okay, he's going to start the turn angle at 89. Okay, all right. Let's just go. Launch. Let's see how it... What's the worst that could happen? Well, we all know what the worst that could happen is. It's going to completely mess it up and, like, destroy itself. That's fine. At some point, will aerodynamics... no, aerodynamics totally overrated. Yeah, so you see this seeking behavior. It was doing this last time. It turns out that the gravity turn mod doesn't know how to deal with this type of craft. I think it's the asparagus. It seems to be the one that's really causing it trouble. Staged well. Okay, I'm down with that. You think it handled it fine last time, did you? I kind of disagree. I think so. I don't think we've had a fine launch so far with the asparagus stage. I think they've all been a bit rubbish. We'll find out though. We'll find out. We are currently on our way to orbit. We're at 6 kilometers up. I have no idea. We didn't put an engineering chip on it. That's a bit of an oversight there, but that's fine. We can definitely work it all out. This is why we need to, like, carry the full complement of 3 crew, right? Why is my current frame rate? Let's have a look. 13 frames per second. Are you kidding me? What? How is this struggling? Like, honestly, how is this struggling? Oh. It's all over now. Do an extra stage. Maybe the computer can save it. I don't think so. What's it doing? He's just like, yeah, I've got to go backwards now, thanks. I thought I'd do the extra stage to rebalance it. I mean, we might. 0% from Callum. Thanks, man. Thanks. So do we try and move this one through, or do we revert? Let's revert. Like, I could fly this much better myself. Revert to launch. Let's do it. Everyone's gonna be like, no, trust in the machines. Don't trust the machines. Trust in the machines on well-enveloped societies, you know, where it's like it knows exactly what's going to happen. Just kind of clicked my keyboard there. It's going to be interesting to see what that created. All right, Gustos, it's just you and me, buddy. We're going to do it. Let's fly! Now, I've got to remember that the asparagus gets going pretty quickly on this one because there's a lot of engines on the go. I don't know if you guys can see. What have we got here? 2, 3 is 6. 7 different stages. 7 threes are like 21. We got 21 engines on the go here. Wow, I just kind of did some maths on stream, guys, without actually really badly messing it up. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Was that stage? That was stage. All right, away those go. Why are you turning? Oh, I've lost. How? 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 I was pointed in roughly the right direction. Oh, we've done this before. Why is this doing this? Let's just go straight upwards. There's always like the 3 different styles of launch. First, let the computer do it. When that fails, try and do a halfway efficient burn myself, like falling over relatively early, getting the gravity turn in, rah rah rah. Or if everything just fails, you just go straight upwards. You just go, right, I'll see you guys out of the atmosphere when we're out of the atmosphere, because everything that drops away drops straight down then. Right, you don't really have to worry too much about like the horrors of aerodynamic drag and things being pulled into your craft or anything like that. We do have Separatrons now though, and now that we've got access to what's it called when you save a craft? I was literally just doing it. Well that anyway, when you're saving sub-assemblies, there we go, you can just stick a whole bunch of stuff on there. And it's all saved, so there's no problem, right? These tanks are 1.8. They're intermediate. They're part of the making history. Okay, we are definitely building up some speed right now. If we can just hold it here, that'll be good. Just want to get a little bit of sideways on, not too much. Take a quick look at this. Looking good, looking good. If we were to cut engines, we'd follow the red line, but we're not. We're going to be following that blue line. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe if it fails again, put some small SRBs for separation. Yeah, put in the Separatrons. That was literally what I was just talking about. Fingers crossed. Okay, good. Should never have fingers crossed in a space program. Yeah, I think people need to start reminding me that Separatrons are a thing. I've now got over my parachute blindness. I need to start thinking more about Separatrons. Parachute blindness is a real problem that affects 1 in 7 space program administrators. It's that'll be why it looked like it had too much fuel. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, no, these are 1.8s. Yeah, TX 1.8. It'd be very interesting to, like, you know, we're carrying 2 craft technically, so it should be fine. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit until we're out of the. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Look at that oscillation we've built up there. Let's just let that damp itself out, shall we? Turn that off. Okay, a little bit better there. That's prograde if possible. In fact, I'm just going to push down until we're looking at the horizon. Much better, much better. If we look at the horizon and then we hold our position, we can use the time warp trick that I've talked about previously to hold us in a tangential position. I like the idea of thinking of the rocket in the tangential position to the planet, but there's probably a much better term for it. If anybody knows, that'd be great. Yeah, I am horizontal, but I don't think that's quite the words we would use to describe it, you know. Or maybe we do. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. Maybe I'm just like, yep, flat to the horizon. Ooh, what? Stop. Why are you doing that? Let's just try and get it to turn back, shall we? I'm not quite sure why it did that. Let's give it a little throttle to make its own turns with. Doesn't really want to, does it? Come on. Let's go back. Why are you being weird? At least point upright so I can stop you crashing back into the atmosphere. Oh my god. There we go. Come on, stop. There? That'll do. If you could just hold it steady there, that'd be good. I don't know why it's so hard to control all of a sudden. I say all of a sudden, the whole system is pretty hard to control. I reckon Sobek is angry. I think you might be right. I think you might be right. We've not got any heating effects yet, so I'm feeling all right. We could probably do with a bit more up. I'm so scared to change my direction in case we can't get back, you know. It's quite the approach I'm taking here. $40 kilometers. Are we starting to induce any lift? No, I was expecting it. Cool, we are totally at the right speed now. Look how much that is going outwards. It's nice. I don't know whether we're going to do it before all the fuel runs out though. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Okay, we're definitely going up again now. That's the important bit there. At what point does this stop being like hot? Okay, I'm just going to coast it up to 200 kilometers. Something like that. Well, okay, that got a little interesting. A little less what I thought I was going for, but it was fine. It was fine. Quite warm through the atmosphere, but you know, we were just warming up the fuels to make sure they could flow properly, right? That's exactly how it goes. You don't get more efficiency out of cryogenic fuel. What? Okay, let's just circularize that up and we will see what happens. Extra fuel part of the yeah, exactly. This is why I allowed such large yeah. Yeah, this is well within mission margins. If we can get to a circular orbit, I'll then make a better plan. I kind of want it to be in a position to send the probe off on its own. Yeah, what's the point of cooling it down if you're just going to burn it? Exactly. I'm glad you guys are on my wavelength here. We do have to try and do something about Sobek. He is just a little bit short. We need to like focus on the claw. The claw. Okay, I'm just gonna hit warp's next maneuver. Let's see how long that takes. Nice. All right, let's do this. Got a minute to go. I think not. I think we'll cut that down to 10 seconds, right? And then we can just do 188 meters per second burn. That's not gonna be too much. 6, 5, 4. Time is slow in real time. 2, 1, go. Alright, this should just kick us into orbit, and then very quickly afterwards circularize us. I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So the first thing I need to figure out is how to send you to there. That's my first thing. You being the name of the satellite. We might even just end up calling it you. I don't know whether... like, if I can arrive at the descending and ascending node, it's by far the best place to do it. I'm a little off. How much is a little off? Can I just kind of like hang around? I can just hang around. Beautiful. All right, we'll take that. We've talked about whether we're gonna have, boom, the making history expansion or not. Decouple. This guy has no battery. I've just realized there's like no battery whatsoever. It's got battery there, and it's got first stage hop to you, so why can I not now deploy these? Did I do a quick save? Being quick save reminded already. I then hit F. No, I don't know where it's going to go. Let's load save. Let's have a look. When was it? Quick save. Ages ago. Two hours ago. Yeah. All right. Cancel that. We're gonna go. Will it see a link eventually? That's the question. I'm on the other side of the planet right now, right? Totally the other side of the planet. Doesn't matter if I hang for the next orbit, right? I can't tell it, but I believe it doesn't matter if I hang for next orbit. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to come back here. We're going to spin round to the dark side of the planet where we have no power. Hibernate auto. I can't tell it to at all. Well, we're not chewing through power, so that's all right. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Okay, I have a connection point here. All right. Extend all antenna. Brilliant. All right, that's what we needed. All right, sweet. We can warp to next maneuver now. No, we're not. What's wrong? Oh, it's because it's the wrong. Oh, yeah. Does it still give me a hit? It does still give me a hit. Now can I warp to the next one? All right, now we can warp to the next one. All right, cool. So the problem there was the fact that it was like last orbit. So I had to reset it up for this orbit. Watch the sunrise. Bam! Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. So we got an 800 meter per second burn. We should be fine. There was 2,000 delts in this, right? Oh, no connection. That's the whole point of the network. How is no one at all giving me a They're all in the same spot. Ah, look at this little... Ah... Oh, well, it looks like I'm going for the next orbit. Even the there, now the ScanSat's giving me a connection. No, the ScanSat itself doesn't have a connection. Can we connect via the moon? That would be better, right? This should be fine, right? Yeah, I agree. Great go. Good gravy. See, it pretends that we've got a connection all the way up until we need to do the burn, I bet. "29 seconds. It's so going to be that we're going to start the burn and then I'm going to lose connection, right? And let's do an F5. Did it quick save? Yeah, it quick saved. Okay, 12, 11, 10. Is Watson mod 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. No? Oh, look, I told you we'd lose connection. Next orbit then? Gah. No, it's part of the vanilla game. It is a hard setting, if you will. But it should be fine. Time warp +2. All right. What about now? Can we stop that? I can't believe it's still telling me that I get the same effect from it. Can I please have my pointer back? Oh, I love this mode. Every now and then you just cannot click on the orbit. There we go. Take the double, thank you. Ah, this one should be only a double. Why is it a triple? Thanks. It's when you open the maneuver nodes, you have to go in and come back out and then go bam and warp to next maneuver. There we go. So normally Kerbal has invisible magical radar points on the backside of the planet, but I've asked it not to do that, to actually like connect to places that have buildings. Okay, here we go, much better. Should have just waited for half a day, right? Launch in the morning, right? All right, 51 seconds to burn. And there is literally no way we're not going to have the connection, because there it is. Maybe by the time we get out to Minmus, we're not. But then we got like all the moon sats for that. I say all the moon sats. We got a moon sat for that. 2, 1, go. Okay, nice, steady burn up to Minmus. Running up fine, finger on the X button. Do not want to overshoot this. Probably will anyway, but you know. Let's clear that out of the way. Okay, I'll take that. That's beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to set an alarm. Add Minmus SOI change. Yeah, I'll take that. 12 days, thanks. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, now what we want to do. Yeah, we tried that. Look, you see this over here? We tried that. Unfortunately, we've only just got to the tech where that's possible. Okay, so that's the monument. I need to give this a better name, don't we? We need to give this a better name. We're going to call this... rename the vessel. It's a probe and a relay. I suppose we'll call it a relay. Minmus relay. Because it is pretty much the minimal we can send. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, sliced pizza pie. Salut indeed. Let's do that. We're going to leave you just running just in case, and then you over there, I want to switch to you. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, putting it on the other, so that's why you put things in orbit, so you can like see round the planet, not have to try and look through the planet. Think about the geometry of if you just had 2 points. If you had like an Earth sandwich, if you will, there is no way those 2 bits of bread could see each other, right? You need to be able to see each other, because that's how electromagnetic spectrums work, right? They're just like that. Spectrums? Yeah, there's many spectrums. Add maneuver to the moon. Alright, we're just swinging through so we can do an EVA, maybe get a crew report, and then coming back. And then the hard part is pinpointing our landing, but that's not the hardest part in the world. It's just relatively hard. Why do I only have 3 patched conic levels? There's a thing in here for that, right? Let's have a look. Patch conic. There we go. Apply. Accept. There we go. All right. We go out and we come back. It's pretty cool. Do I want to go faster? There should be a way somewhere of getting a free return. I'm wondering if I actually want to be on the other side of the moon. No matter what, that's just fast, right? Yes. Oh, nearly. And then from there on, it's just going faster and faster. All right, no worries. Just seeing if I could find a way of slingshotting around the moon and coming back, but that's totally not how it works. There will be a way of getting just in front of it and pulling back, though. When you don't have patched conics, you can do it by, I think, aiming for 10.5 million meters. Screw it, we'll just do that. It's not like we don't have the fuel, right? It's not like we don't have the fuel. We got like this entire booster stage and all sorts of things. Turn and turn and turn, and yeah, like that one. Exactly what the slice of pizza pies just said. We should, though, 6-minute burn, have a good time in a few moments. There. All right, cool. Let's get moving. I mean, the 12 days till the alarm clock. Okay, mission time. Been up 3 hours. Good Augustus. Probably should have sent him first rather than waiting for the scan sat, right? Because he's got snacks and stuff to worry about. At the same time, he is not the man. Well, he's not doing any serious science, so no worries. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm just going to do it by the numbers and see what we end up with. Some pretty significant drift. That's what we're ending up with. I'm not sure why. Must be something to do with the tri-coupler, right? It's got to be like unbalanced compared to the rest. I think so, anyway. All right. 100 meters per second, 50. I'll take that. Let's see what we got. Well, we overshot a little bit. No problem, though. I wonder what happens if we just ever so slightly bring it back. I'm just going to see. It is worth it. It is worth it. All right, we're going to turn the ship around. Analogies with 80s and 90s music. Man, I live and breathe 80s and 90s music. Probably different 80s and 90s music than you know, though. Maybe not the 80s. Probably know exactly the 80s music that you know. But the 90s, I was off listening to weird stuff. At what point do we lose our encounter? 300, 200. There. That's the point we lose our encounter. All right. Just gonna fine tune this into a grazing encounter, and then we'll do what we need to do up there. Come back, and then hopefully the scan sat will be in place. We can wish, we can hope, we can pray. Well, I mean, we can pray, but it's not going to do much. It's going to do about as much as wishing and hoping. Okay, let's try that. I'm just going to warp my way up there. Whoa. That was pretty quick. I'm really wondering, yeah, whether that's going to have a connection by the time it gets out there. As long as the Space Center is pointed at it, it'll be fine. Alright, we definitely need to get closer. This is super over the top. I mean, maybe we could actually go and land. Maybe. Where's the moon gone? There's the moon. All about having that beautiful stuff. Anarchist stuff. No, it was mainly like underground dance music's anarchist stuff. Warp here. Alright, we're in the moon sphere of influence. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Once we time warp, I'm just gonna get him out. That's it. That's all we needed to do. We're gonna get the EVA report. We're gonna get back inside. I'm gonna board, and now we just need to make sure that he gets home fine. That shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem at all. Add maneuver. We're legit gonna slow ourselves down through the power of a direct burn. Hopefully the boost stage will just be enough, but I doubt it. What point does it start telling me when I'm going to land? Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Let's put that about 70 and we'll see what we got. Okay, let's go with that. 800 meters per second in a day. Oh, I wanna look back here, thanks. Okay, so we want to press that. We want to go retrograde. There's the moon. Literally just came from it. What's that? Woomerang desert launch site. Is that the desert right there? It is. Oh no, it's far too high to just come slamming back like this, right? I don't know. We might be able to. If we've got the fuel, I'll give it a go. Got a feeling we're gonna run out before it gets there. I'm gonna press X. I'm gonna. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna F5 it just so we can see what's going on. Ah, doesn't quite have enough to put it. Oh man. Oh man. Space junk. Just randomly left adrift. Decouple. Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll find something to do with that. We'll find something to do with that. It is literally just come in like this and hope for the best, right? I don't think that's going to come in like that. I've got a feeling we're going to get burnt up pretty quickly. But all right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second burn. Or I could activate the engine. I'm just gonna do that via this. Whoops. Alright, strong plays. Let's keep moving and let's get down there. We're actually gonna have this mission finished before the end of the hour. That'll be crazy. Maybe we can start work on a rover at that point. Slowly. Okay, I want to bring this like within the range of the airfield. About there? Do we reckon about there? I reckon I'm dead, but let's try it anyway. I did a quick save before we started all this, so what could go wrong? Which way am I traveling? That is the way that I'm traveling. It's going to get dark. It's going to get dark, but we're going to get hot, so that's alright. Yeah, no, we should be able to do this. We've quick saved it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know who I'm trying to reassure here, but It will be fine. Hopefully, we can just hit the atmosphere, do a little skim, use the power of our engines to slow ourselves down in time. Oh, look at it all coming into sharp focus. This is going to get hot. This is going to get hot quick. Kind of don't like it, but, you know, whatever. Got to live with it, right? Do we start burning? Let's have a look. Yes, we start burning. Oh, we burn more. I want to do that. Right there. Burn all the fuel off like that. Not quite having the effect that I was hoping it would. Go on, burn harder. Get some overheats, but I don't care. As long as it's not my parachutes. Okay, looking good. Let's retrograde it now. I think we'll do alright. It's gonna get hot. It's definitely gonna get hot. Okay, we are hot. No worries. Gotta try and push back now. That's the next thing. I want to try and get as close as possible. Alright, we're stopped going backwards and we're starting to go forwards now. That's good. That's good. It's gonna be tough. The real question is, are we gonna clear the area before... Oh no. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not even slightly. Oh, not even slightly. Oh, let's pull the parachutes and hopefully they will pull us round. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Did we not have... Okay, jettison heat shield. Bam. There we go. Alright, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It still says we're going pretty fast, but I don't believe it. I want to go that way, actually. Okay, are we going to have a wet touchdown? I don't know. I don't know. It's just within the realms of what I'd call a perfect landing. Yeah, I mean, obviously perfect is on that lot over there, right? This is a good landing. Over there's a not so good landing. And then the other side of the mountain is an unacceptable landing. Alright, cool. We did it. We did it. We did the drops. We got the science done that we wanted to do. Or not. Alright, fine. Be like that. Turns out you needed to be in orbit. It's going to be one of those missions that just doesn't get done. So anyway, we sent a dude out. We got the science we wanted. Maybe check the missions. The contracts, you mean? Yeah, I'm down for contracts. There is a plant a flag on the moon contract. Oh, no, look, we're just the other side of the water. Ah. It's not quite what... Scatterer, what are you doing? It looks much better looking up through the water than it does looking down through the water. Alright, let's recover this. The real question is, are we going to be able to get a moon mission on in the time it takes for the Minmus guy to get up there? $46 science, beautiful. That's a beautiful amount of science. That means we can come into here and be like, hey, were you a 45? No, you're a 90. You're also a 90. Was there a 45 left anywhere? All these are super expensive. I want this one so much, but we need to upgrade the science center for it. 90. Okay, so this is probably the 45 we didn't have. Kerbin's turned into a horrible global oil spill. Yeah, I mean, water effects are definitely not quite right in most games, right? Okay, it turns out I actually have all the 45s. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, we're definitely going to have to look into upgrading this at some... No, wrong button. Into upgrading this at some point. Literally would take all my money, though. Literally would take all my money. All right, let's see what we got. Experiment at Kerbin's grasslands, which is just down the way. We could do this easy. You want to see an easy mission? Let's do an easy mission. Bring this scientist to a waypoint. Does this mean that he's going to be outside? Load all passengers while on the launch pad runway. Go to the location. What location? Zone 8ZMH. Let's go and have a... Oh, I want to hit the go to. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Alright, later, Zed. Laters. Have a good time, man. Have a good time. Is that the one we're talking about? No, that's not. How about this one? Tracking agency. That one, all the way out there. What have we got? We got the desert airfield. We could probably launch from there. Fly back, do this. It depends where it puts the scientists. If anything, it'd be a long mission rather than a hard mission, you know. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at it. Let's pick it up. We'll see if a scientist gets dumped somewhere or whether he's in the group or. Yeah, in the roster. That's the word I was looking for. In the roster. Yeah. Where's my go-to button? Here's my go-to button. So we'll go to the... That's the asteroid levels mission... Maybe SC? No, that would be science, right? Trying to figure out... Like, new mod, new buttons. Got to figure it all out, right? Okay, so that's Space Center. Okay, that makes sense. Space Center, VAB, Space Plane Hangar, Tracking Station. Oh, mission. Okay, MI is missions. Okay, that's cool. It's mission control. Maybe it's MI, missions control. Something like that. All right, let's grab this one. There's also rare science results from the Kerbin's ice caps. No, I'm not allowed to have that. It's not opened it properly. I'm guessing something to do with the way I've entered. What's wrong? We literally just saw it all. Max 7. Yeah, it's not like I'm maxed out. All right, there we go. Biome study of Kerbin's there. This one. Get it. Let's leave and see if there is a scientist out here. No. Okay, so we get the space plane. Let's go have a look at this one. What does this do? This is crew capacity 2, so let's take that. Let's also then throw on a whole bunch of these weird fuel tanks. Tiny, too small. What about you? Yeah, that's a bit better. Are you just liquid fuel? You are just liquid fuel. Okay, that's cool. We'll take a couple of these. We then also need to figure out like the science payload, right? Let's open this up. We don't want that one, don't want that one, don't want that one. We want this one. So we need crew, but we also need Yorloff. Okay, that's fine. We need just the mystery goo and material study. Okay, mystery goo and material study. There's the material study. We'll put this up front with the cockpit, and we'll also get one of these on top. I think that'll probably work out okay. Engineering system on the back. Hey Wilwam, how's it going? What version of KSP? Yeah, 1.6 with a whole bunch of mods. I generally tend to play the most recent one possible. I tend to. There will come a point when this this will like update. Kerbal will update, but the mods won't, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm just gonna carry on like this. But that we'll try and upgrade as soon as possible. What makes a good... We got the Panthers somewhere, haven't we? No, we haven't. So it looks like we're going to have to go with a Weasley. That's a bit of a shame. What's more of a shame is the fact that these don't match, and it doesn't seem to have any engines that match. Yeah, just a whole bunch of propellers, which is a shame because propellers are slow. I mean, they're like slow, like really slow. Okay, those are wing connectors. As cool as wing connectors are, it's not really what we're after. Can I pull these? Oh, look, they even like hang in the other direction from what you would imagine. If we put then this in, what wings should we use? The swept ones. They're pretty terrible for actually making a controllable craft with. I always feel like actually what I want to do is kind of turn these this way a bit. I feel like that makes a better profile wing, you know. You kind of slide those into that like so, and then boom, you got yourself a thing, right? Does that not look like a better craft? I think it does. Maybe if we put a bunch of tail constructs around it, we'll see why it's a terrible play. But I am not the best plane builder in the world. You may have noticed. It's not quite what I excel at, but we can overcome all this. Where's my center of mass? There we go. You know what? I've actually almost made a good plane already. Just straight off, putting stuff down, slamming it down without much thought. It's an alright plane. We've got a little bit of a control issue though. So if I try and put these back here, it's going to pull that back a lot more. Much more than I would want, to be honest. That way? It's the same angle. But I think it's going to work. So these are like roll. These are like pitch. This is definitely only yaw. And then we need to figure out how we're going to land this thing. Because, you know, that's the easy part of any plane build. We'll put the small landing gear at the front here. Maybe one of those like that. And then we'll get two of the... excuse me. Press Control and Z, and then as I hold down Alt, I should be able to get a copy of that. Right, beautiful. And then if we go up there, give it a spin, get you like here. Why are my wheels pointed outwards? I want you to be... The good thing about Kerbal, Control Z works. I shudder to think what would be happening if I couldn't undo my mistakes. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. We're going to use the rotate tool to bring it down and in line. If we could have that on absolute, we can make sure that we actually get to there. And then using this widget, we're going to bring our wheels forwards to make sure our fulcrum, the bit we balance on, is being pushed down by these, but the center of mass is in front of it. That's a very important part. Very important part. Try rotate and pressing F. Or the one that changes the rotate style. I mean, offset local or absolute, yeah. I mean, that's what that button that I was pressing does. We're going to call this one Tail Strike, because you know that's what's going to happen. Tail Strike! Exclamation mark, exclamation points. We're going to save it. There's your off. Okay, cool. We need a pilot. We don't have a pilot. I bet you're all just like chilled out or something. There's Jeb. Lost or missing. Where's my man? Gustav. Where's Gustav? Huh? Where is my dude? Sorry, I'm suddenly very, very concerned about the lack of Kerbal on on my roster. I'm wondering where he is. We're going to go have a look around. No. That's Operation Flapjack. That's Jeb's glorious first outing. There's really not. That's that one. That's cool. Might explore one relay, grumbling cake. I mean, these are all things we've used in the past. Kerbals are not visible. I'm not really enjoying the fact that my Kerbals are dying. Oh, there he is. 6 days. All right, that's fine. All right, cool. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. Is that both our pilots? That is both our pilots. So we need a new pilot. Who are we going to take on here? Why doesn't it show these in the other screen? All right, well, whatever. We got a civilian. We'll take civilians at some point. We've got a not very courageous, not very stupid one. Not very courageous, but very stupid one. Kind of Dongon. We're taking on Dongon, guys. Dongon Kerman. All right, cool. You are now pilot for this. So, we want to be launching from, not Woomerang, the other one, the desert launch system, right? I feel like I'm short of money. Save it. We want to put the right people in. Dongon, cool, and Yorlof. I'm guessing that's a Scandinavian J, right? And now, how do I set my different launch sites? Is that not a thing? I only have access to that one. How do I open the other one? That's the question. Set as launch site. KC runway is a concrete runway. Maybe we can land on the other one on the way past? Are those your only way? No, they're just the best looking ones. They're the only ones that actually make sense. You got the ones that kind of like are just squares that stick out sideways. We don't have any like delta wings or anything like that. Do you not like those wings? We're getting a highway to the danger zone. Oh, well balanced plane is well balanced. No parachutes. Okay, this first test flight we need to hang about. Let's have a look. This one here, we need to rebalance wheels, parachutes. Let's see what that does. See if the thrust actually builds up. It's quite a slow plane to get going. Thrust was up 30 earlier, was it not? Oh, and now it's just turning over for no reason. I have no idea why that went wrong there. Yeah, exposure bucks, definitely. That's all I got. Cookies. I've already put cookies in your hard drive. Okay, parachutes. They're a must. There are several billion musts, actually, honestly. you reckon if we put loads on, we can do it at a different stage? I don't know what our part count is, actually. And there we go. Right, that's all the parachutes. That's all the parachutes. The wheel needs to go backwards just a little smidge. Probably about that far. Okay, that's good. Do you reckon the gear's too close to the thing? And this comes over here. Okay, let's try that again. Launch. Ah, you want to refund your Patreon right now, despite the fact that we're doing stuff tomorrow? You know, sure, you're cool, buddy. Maybe you got too much fuel for your tiny baby engine. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think maybe the fact that we've got a tiny little air suck on the front. If we had... there we go. That should be better. Yeah, no, I know it was a joke, buddy. I know it was a joke. What was that? Proper air flowed out for a moment there. Double pan. I wish I had the Panther. The Panther was what I was looking for, Great Goat on Fire, but it turns out all we got is the Weasleys. So if this doesn't work, what I'm thinking, do you remember the Juno setup we had, where it was like a Juno on each side with its own little personal setup? I think that might be the way that we do it if this can't actually lift. I mean, as it is, I am concerned for our ability to take off from the grasslands. Yeah, it's the lack of air intake, it really is, but... So if we take a parachute off each side, we should be able to do a thing, right? I'm surprised that we're still cruising down here as fast as we are. No, no, I turned back! Don't do it, don't do it! Will your plane follow the restrictions of the problems that we've got, Wise? More wing also helps. Yeah, I think more wing will help. It's the engine choice. The engine choice is poor. What we're going to do is we're going to take this off. Do I have? Let's first, before I go and do anything ridiculously. What's the word I'm looking for? There. This is what. Do I have the? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Exactly what we need. Where are we going to put it? To be like somewhat normal. Can we put one on top? Oh, I always love this design. Yeah, and I know all of you guys really love this design. I really want to see whether that's going to change the amount of thrust that we're giving out, though. That's the main thing. Okay, yeah, cool, Wise, cool, Wise. I'm already restricted a little bit. That's the whole point of the early career mode, right? Is the working around the restrictions. I find it really interesting, but I think people watching might not. TZ, go. Yeah, look, almost instantly better. Thrust up to 50s. Probably just like lift this off now. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's got more turn than it's got stability to account for. But that's fine, that's fine. Alright, can anyone remember the perfect cruise height for the Weasleys? I think it's like 8 kilometers, right? Something like that. Let's Let's pull the trim up a little bit. No, Alt and S. Aha. Aha. Don't press control when you're trying to trim. Hey, Ikroy. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. The Kerbals are not the right ones. No, they're not, are they? You have called it, buddy. How did that happen? Crew at least one pilot, isn't it? Ah, it's you. Bill was the problem. Thank you for calling that out, buddy. Bruno, you saved me some hassle there. You saved me a lot of hassle. You are in the wrong spot. What? Where's your loft gone? Oh, she was there. Wait, I must have just blanked her out or something. There we go, you're off. I was like full panic already. I was like, ah. So anyway, hi Ikroy, how you doing, buddy? We are off on a plane journey. Hopefully, well, what we're actually going to go do is it's twofold. We have a contract to go and do some grassland science. That's all right. That's no real problem. The other one we're going to go do is go fly by the desert airfield and see why we can't take off from there. Maybe there's a setting we can use when we're flying past it or something like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So everybody hypes about all the asteroid missions that are going on at the moment. We've got like Hayabusa, obviously, like literally just fired a shape charge at an asteroid. Possibly my favourite YouTube comment to this year was seen during the live stream of that. Yes, take. What's the word I'm looking for? Avenge the dinosaurs, my friends. Avenge the dinosaurs. I was like, yes. It's exactly what we're doing. We're just firing explosives at an asteroid because dinosaurs. Okay, building speed back up. That was a fairly smooth little roll. I used to know what the name of that maneuver was. Now I can't. I think we do this every session, right? Talk about what that maneuver's called. Okay, that's good enough for me. We'll come out here. We are, look, going a quarter of the way around the planet. Let's activate that navigation. We probably want to split these parachutes down into two groups, right? Going to take the outside pairs. Okay, we'll take that. That's our landing at the KSC, right? Is those ones, and then the others are flying back. Okay, the Japanese Space Energy are trying to avenge Godzilla. Yeah, maybe trying to make Godzilla. Who knows? I mean, like, Godzilla's all about the misuse of power, right? You know. You put your hands in the air and you jump at the ground. They're trying to fly, right? The trick is to miss. Okay, according to this, we got an hour to fly. Oh no, a minute? I do not believe that. Is that time ticking down as I'm going forwards? Maybe that's it. Maybe time's ticking down as I'm going forwards. I am going to go bam. We're going to hit ×2 and we're going to go a lot faster because this might take a little bit of a while. As you can see, the time estimate at the top there is about an hour. That's not what we want. Not what we want at all. We're probably going to cut this down to a 15-minute. What is that? We are flying that way. It's not Minmus. Oh, it is Minmus. Ah, lol. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you can see it just there, look. Okay, we've stopped building speed. Let's nose down a bit. I'm guessing ideal height was actually 6 kilometers. Let's try at this angle. This should just flow us through. Racing towards sunset. Oh, my phone's turned off. No good. Can't see what people are saying. It's a cool patrol dance. Nice. Alright, cool. Hopefully everything's still going well. The wonders of Project IKEA 0.5. I remember trying to get over this mountain when we didn't actually have plane tech. Suddenly we've got plane tech. Hang about this. Let's get a nice little nice little view of what's going on here. Can I? No, I kind of miss the fact that the screenshot button doesn't really work in Kerbal. F2, F1. You know, just press them all. Wait and see for stuff to happen. It's quite the speed ripping pass. I like it. Are these Mark 1s? No, I think they're... Hang on, let's have a look. Part of Airplanes Plus, they are Mark 3S1 fuel tanks. But I'll take a Mark 1 fuel tank. I'm fine with Mark 1 fuel tanks. Mach 1? Mark 1? I don't know how we want to pronounce it. Look how far around that is. Oh my god. That's going to take time. That's going to take time. Hey, I'm flying a quarter of the way around the planet in a plane, because, you know, that... Like, should have strapped a rocket to it, right? Yeah, what? The glass would actually be... Oh, yeah, you're going to make a hot one. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hi, this is my streaming voice. Hi, how you doing? So, this is Woolly Pool. This area was mine during collaborative warfare. It was fun. It's how I know how to get over those mountains pretty quickly with like really low technology. Yeah, hang about. Let's go ×3. Yeah, we're just under the speed of sound. Yeah, I mean, it's all right, you know. I normally go up to like ×4, but as I explained to these people, ×4 is where the Kraken lives. It's where suddenly physics just goes, these numbers don't make sense, and throw you sideways. Oh look, that was one of these missions before now. That was almost exactly what this mission was. There were no survivors. No, there were survivors. we got the stuff back. We had to fly something else out though. Alright, time for a drink. There's nothing quite like the smell of recently opened energy drink. Puts me in mind like acetone or petrol, diesel maybe. Really, all the stuff you want to put in your body, right? Okay, let's fly that way. Hopefully we're going to get some good speed. Now this is like the worst bit of the flight. It's just like cruising over the ocean. You're just like, well, is anything actually going on here? That best shot, best angle? I reckon that's the best angle. We're currently coming down at about, I'd say 20 meters per second, but that, as you can see, is leveling off. I've just noticed that we actually have a vertical readout meter. So we should end up... You look to your right, you'll see the remains of the last part. Yeah. Good news, though. We've got a delivery. Poor crew. That's a series of jokes that started in Futurama that didn't kind of make their way through. I've watched a lot of Futurama in my time, and if you go back and watch season 1, there's a lot of ideas that they were putting down that didn't actually make it through. Where the professor's like, oh no, the crew's in trouble, I should go help. But I am in my pajamas. You know, that was a great series of jokes that never really went anywhere. Or the old crew from Planet Express. They just kept on turning up, right? Okay, are we doing okay here? Doing alright. We could probably do with nosing down. Just, we've got a little skew whiff. Oh no. When you start getting a little weird on your trajectory at ×3, it's a bit hard to fix it. It looks like we're going to be fine, though. Looks like it's going to be fine. So what like serious cartoon show? I'd say serious cartoon shows. Futurama is not a serious cartoon show, but you know, cartoons that are a little bit... What's going on at the moment? Archer's dead. South Park's still going strong, but it's like, you know, it's going the way of the Simpsons now, right? Everyone's like, Simpsons is the Simpsons. Futurama is like dead until they decide to bring another movie out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on at the moment. I don't really rate BoJack Horseman. Yeah, I don't really know. These are all like 4-year-old cartoons, though. You know, I don't know what's going on at the moment. I would like to know. I'm loving the 76,000 meters per second delta V we have with this engine. It's quite a strong one. SpongeBob is 7 years old, mate. Do you know that, like, what cartoons are going on at the moment? Oh, well, they're Disenchanted or whatever. I'll be honest, the title pretty much summed it up. It is my disenchantment with Matt Groening. Yeah, he did some good stuff, but he's an old man now, and he's lost his sort of let's be controversial edge. New Twilight. I heard the new Twilight Zone stuff was coming out. Actually, we were supposed to watch that. Yeah. Oh, poor Glenn. Yeah, one episode's got him in. Yeah, I've heard this. We went to Walking Dead convention over the weekend. For those of you that are not aware, it was good. The what? What kind of wings do I have? These connectors. When we land, ask me again. Which is probably going to be about 10 minutes. Quick, what's a 10-minute conversation we can have? Hello, person in the background. You're getting hellos. I am trying my best at the moment to make sure that I don't skim too high in the atmosphere, because that's where my speed seems to slow down. But at the same time, I do not want to plow into the ocean at like 2 times the speed of sound. I do like moving at 2 times the speed of sound, but it's not really. Oh, man, the scatterer near clip plane really got a thing going on at the moment, hasn't it? Look at that line going out there. I'm going to press some buttons. We're going to like press this one so we can see the inside of the cockpits. Look at that. I love this. Strange cartoon watched on YouTube. Could be Spaced. The one by Mondo Media, the same guys that did Happy Tree Friends. The one that I'm not going to really talk about on stream, because whilst it is pretty good, what's it called? I cannot remember what it's called. It's based, but yeah, it's, you know, it's a guy and his space koala going around having sexy adventures. I mean, he wants to have sexy adventures, doesn't really have to. Yeah. People say hello, Miss Person in the background. What to do next? The Satisfactory series or 1.7? Satisfactory, I'm definitely going to be finished. Might suggest fly-by-wire. It makes planes far easier to control by having his own aircraft-centered SS. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually, that would probably be it. Yeah, because then I could just like leave this, right? And that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe. All right, cool. Let's fly-by-wire. I need to write it down. Do you have a pencil? I don't have anything at this desk. It's... yeah, I just want to like scribble on... Alright, is this alright? Scribbling on top of... Been using it for a while, so thank you. Okay, cool. It looked like scrap paper. Oh no, this is... There we go. Fly by wire. Alright, cool. Deep Space 69 is the show we're talking about. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. A guy and his koala. It's alright. It's pretty good. It's great. But again, it's actually quite old. I haven't heard of anything sort of, you know, 2018 onwards. Like, what happened last year? Do you have any inline cockpits? Yes, I have. At least the normal Mark 1 inline cockpit. But I also have the one that kind of looks like this. It's like straight through with a bit of a bulge at the top. Yeah, from the Mondo Media. They also did a lot of other really good stuff, and I can't remember what. But we've also been watching a lot of pilots, and I'm not going to remember the name of any of these, but like it turns out in the sci-fi cartoon world, a lot of things get a pilot and then don't go any further. I'm sure that's true in almost everything, right? But you know, I've only ever seen it in the cartoon world, so. I also watch a lot of the sci-fi short stories, if you will. If you literally just type in sci-fi short, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff that's generally like linguistically independent. It's there's not much talking, is what I mean. You just watch this sort of like short segment of story play out for like 10 to 15 minutes. There's a lot of good stuff. I don't know if you guys remember 9 was a movie that came out a little while ago, but that started as one of those sci-fi shorts. That was pretty good. I watched it and then a year later the actual movie came out. I was like, what? The short, much better than the movie. They kind of had to pad out a good idea into a solid hour and a half. I've not watched any serious anime since Death Note, I suppose, which was time ago. I know that. Okay, where is the desert launch pad in relation to me? Have we gone past it? We've not gone past it. It's still there. Okay. Do we make landfall on the way past the first time or on the way back? On the way there or on the way back? That is a question. That's a tough question. What I doth not know. That's maybe a little too sharp on the downward. Oh no, we're doing all right. So one thing I do quite often is have a look along the line of my aircraft, if you will, line up my tail and my wings, and see whether we're about to slam into anything or anything. NGE is getting a Netflix release. Okay, what's NGE? I'm looking at it, thinking about all the things that I've heard of getting a remake. Oh, Neon Genesis. Okay, yeah, cool. That was pretty good the first time around, but again, that's like a 15-year-old bit of animation. Probably actually less than 15. But like, I watched it when I was probably your age, so that's all these. That's the thing. Like, these animes do not age. If you go and watch, what's the original one with them? That bubblegum. Well, anyway, that one. If you go back and watch that, then it doesn't age. It doesn't, like, you very much know it's the 80s. All the girls have like huge hair, but the actual it could be a animation from nowadays, much like Stranger Things, riffing on the 80s. You know? Do you? I hadn't noticed. All right, there is one of our targets. I'm just going to breeze through. We're going to do it on the way back. We're going to do it on the way back. Adventure Time. You know what? I didn't really get into Adventure Time. Many people told me I should, but I didn't. I was too busy listening to music, really. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, we forced his whiny son into a huge robot. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wonder how much the fact that all the boys start off really whiny in anime has to do with weeb culture. Or at least the perception of weeb culture. It's quite interesting. You turn up at somewhere, like, to me, if someone called me a weeb, whether I'd be like, whatever my personal feelings towards weeb life might be, you don't seem like that. Well, you know. Yeah, whatever. Like, my personal thing is, if someone called me a weeb, I'd know they were probably trying to insult me. Yeah. But you go to like a Bristol convention and stuff like that, an anime convention. Sorry, in Bristol happened to be the one I was at, and then you got all these guys running around like proud to be weeb. I was like, I don't know whether I agree with this what you're saying or not. I don't think you agree with what you're saying, really. Anime falls into cliche. Well, you got to remember, when I was growing up, we were the ones that made it the cliche, right? Because it was good. Alright, we're actually getting close now, right? We are actually getting close. I love this, like, low-speed flying, like, really, really fast past the mountains. Keeping ourselves somewhere about 3 kilometers, ripping through. Are we actually, like, that close? We are actually that close now. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for joining me in this chat about media that we've been having. Okay, we need to slow this down. I mean, we're still 4 minutes away. No, let's keep going. Don't go up to 4 times 3. We can talk for a minute, right? We can talk for a minute. Hey Obi-Wan, what's going? You built your first forward swept wing fire. Hype. I mean, forward swept wings are amazing. They just look so counterintuitive. Good here. I don't know why they made us go to the grasslands in the middle of nowhere. I wonder why we have to be exactly here. Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay. It's kind of nice. I kind of like the idea of this one. I like this this mission. I mean, this contract. I think it's quite a nice contract. Okay, 2 minutes away. Probably time to start thinking about how we're going to actually land this thing. It's nothing quite like coming in too hard, too fast, and just destroying everything. We should save. We are under the speed of sound. It's a good time to make a save. Forward swept wings offer better mobility at the cost of stability and also weak structural wing frame. Well, I mean, the weak structural wing frame we don't have to worry about in Kerbal, right? Structural wings are just weak. As opposed to real world. The stability versus... Yeah, the maneuverability versus stability. Totally a Kerbal thing. Totally a Kerbal consideration. Do we want to go that way over that little hump, or do we want to go this way? I'm going to go this way in the end. If you think I should have gone that, make it known in the comments, but in the chat even. It's not comments, we're chatting. Hi guys, how you doing? I feel like we need to be much lower down to the ground before I start making decisions about like where we're going to stop though. There's so much you can do about characteristics, it's more what you do with it and how you support it. Okay, yeah. I feel like maybe a little bit of thrust wouldn't go amiss. Just to get us up and over that hump there, right? Or do we want to go out and around? Are we at holding? Oh, we're slowly building speed. Let's cut that down just a little bit more. It looks nice and flat, but you know it's not, right? I mean, look at that ridge there. I hate landings. Well, you have Panthers for your grunt and your Weasleys for your efficiency and your long distancing, right? Panthers not the most efficient jet engines, but you know, jet engines just in general are so ridiculously efficient. You don't normally have to worry about it, but you know, if you do want to, that's why. Okay, looks like we're doing all right. I really feel like we're gonna stack this. Look at the size of my my wheelbase compared to what we're gonna be doing here. Okay, all right, we got it. If I keep saying it, we're gonna be good, right? We're gonna be good. How could this not go well? It's a good job we got a quick save. I hate landings. Oh, they're so high tension. Flare, we're going uphill. Flare too much. Flare. Oh. please. No, 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 no. Oh, we were doing so well. All right, we're just gonna parachute land it then. It was close. It was close. I definitely had the right approach though. Panthers are an efficient way of having fun. Yeah. I would normally now spend time like doing my best nailing that. Okay, good, good. Nailing that landing. But I think I'm just gonna hit the parachutes. Yeah, use the drogue chutes, use parachutes, all these are good plans. All these are good plans. Do we have to be landed? That's another thing to check out. Yeah, we have to be landed. Okay, that's fine. Kind of want to just drip down that side. Wings and landing gear. Yep, I got you, Wise. I got ya. Maybe ripping towards the floor at the speed of sound isn't quite the best plan, but widen them out a bit in the future. Yeah, I mean, I don't like pulling them too far away from the fuselage. But it's mainly just because of lumpy bits that stick out, you know? I suppose I can get over that. Especially if we just like hide it in the wing or something, or maybe like put some engine nacelles out that way or something like that. I don't know. We could do better. We could do better. Okay, let's get over this ridge. No, that's brakes. I want to put the landing gear down. Do I drop the parachute for? Yeah, I keep forgetting about aero brakes. So people keep mentioning them during landing, and I'm like, yeah, I've even got them unlocked. It would have been a great idea if I had paid enough attention. Reverse thrust. There's nothing quite like letting your reverse thrust just pull you out of the sky. Look how bright that is there. Obviously a rock rather than a tree, but. No, don't. Oh, no. Keep going. There we go. All right, stop. Stop. Right there. Balance. It's balance. Is balance. Is balance. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Brakes. Actually, I don't quite want to brake it. Let's go and pinpoint this, shall we? Do I have steering on the back wheels? Yes. Do I have braking on the front? Yes. Alright, good shout, buddy. There we go. Now, the real question is, are we going to be able to get people in and out of this? Because I've just noticed where the wings are. Well, she doesn't need to do it, right? She just needs to do crew report. I was kind of hoping to get some extra stuff. All right, let's do the stuff we need. All right, first off, crew report. Bam. Get that, right? We got that. All right, cool. And then we go observe mystery goo. We got that, beautiful. And observe material bay. We've got that. All right, now we just need to get Joroff home. We won't be able to recover the vessel from here because of NIMBY. Let's go to Space Center. Let's quick save just in case, but Space Center, go. Because Wise wants to see what we got. Yeah, go on, JB1. Go on. Let's see it. Oh, wow, we only got 15 minutes left. Wow, I didn't... a pilot and a passenger. A pilot and a passenger. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to go through this, Wise, but we will go through this. So wings, was there anything other than wings you needed to see? We've got literally Weasleys and Junos for the engines. Wings, here we go. I don't know, do you want to hit screenshot a couple of times or something? I'm not sure. We've got the advanced Delta winglet. Nice, I didn't see that that'd come in. I would have used that for tailplanes. Got all this down here. I don't know what it is you want to see, but that's all of those. And then landing gear. Cruiser landing gear Mark II. Those are what we got. I like the little rover wheels. We should definitely make use of those at some point. I didn't see this. This must be new. Good enough. All right, cool. Good shout. Good shout. Okay, so my next plan is to get that craft that we've just flown to go to the desert runway, where maybe we can actually like land on a runway. I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to try it. Bam! That load when we got all the zeros and stuff like that. That is pain. It's pain. Fly-by-wire. I need to get that. All right. Tail strike. I'm surprised we didn't actually hit the tail strike that hard. Oh, come on, loading screen. I want to do this. Need to rename that alarm up there to like Minmus. Can't repack these, can we? Minmus relay or something like that. So we done that, right? Yeah, we done that. Now I should be able to set my own waypoints, or at least be like, hey, can you waypoint this, please? Come on, where's Waypoint Manager? I'm sure somewhere here. Flight plan. All right, fine. We'll just live with it as it is. Seem to be a little bit rolling backwards there. Okay, we want to go east, right? Oh, brakes are on. Let's not do that. Oh, also reverse throw. There we go. Bam. I'll get there eventually. And we just kind of go up this hill. Oh, it's unsteady. It feels unsteady. It feels like I'm gonna like spanner a wing out at some point. Okay, we're good. We're off. We're launched. Air is yes. Okay. We want to be a little bit south, so let's try this sort of direction. We're probably quite a ways off. Yeah, we got distance. We got distance. I need to figure out where the waypoint is. So ideal flight was 3 kilometers, somewhere between 3 and 4 kilometers, right? That's where we could pick up the bike speed. So that's what I'm going to do. Most speed obviously just being just over the speed of sound, but that's all right. We can live. Times 1. Sorry, times 2. Times 3. Let's fly over there with all due haste. Maybe a little bit more than is due. I do like these coming up red and then like going through the whole colour spectrum before they're visible stars. I'm hoping that when we land, we can just be like, this is a real place. Can we have it as ours now, please? What I'm hoping for. All right, we want to turn exactly east now. Yeah, just like this. Let's destroy this airframe with aerodynamic pressure. Something like that. Looks good. Looks good. All right, it's looking good. So at some point during one of these missions, we need to get one of the new guys, right? One of the people that are not part of the space program already, to drop some stuff to Jeb, right? We need to get Jeb doing stuff. He's been out there for so long that he's not been using the Kerbal attachment system. We might even have to spend a stream at some point just playing around in Sandbox to see what it is we need to drop him. Because we've got storage containers that we can fill with stuff, right? So maybe we fill a storage container with stuff for Jeb. We need to send him off somewhere. I do have batteries unlocked, yes. We need to send him somewhere to start like his revolution against the leaders of this space program. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with Jeb. If anybody has a good storyline for him, remember he's an evil person, so yeah, I want to do that. I think that's a good play. There it is. Do you see the lights over there? We need to reconfigure our flight arrangement. Reconfigure our flight arrangement. You heard me. The lowest tier batteries, though, wise, I might even only have the small circular battery now that I stop and think about it. We are too high, just so incredibly too high. 8 kilometers when we want to be about, 1, maybe not even that. Jeb is trying to kickstart Kesra syndrome so everyone else will be stuck on Kerbin too. Okay, yeah. That's exactly the type of stuff we need to get him doing. We want like evil genius stuff being kicked off, right? Mark 0 fuel tanks 2, yes. Yes, indeed. Can we go a little bit faster than this? Got to try and figure out which way the runway's actually pointing before I do anything. I was able to go around the entire globe with half fuel limit. Nice. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So what you're telling me is you can take half the fuel tanks out and replace them with payload bays. Not entirely sure which way that runway is pointing. It is the largest runway on Kerbin, right, if I remember correctly, so we should have nice and easy times trying to line up for it. Oh, he's clearly messing with the comms networks. Yeah. I need to make some like contract configure contracts that are like Jeb's evil missions. I think that would be fun. Start with Jeb's exile. It's either Jeb or Sobek behind them, the comms. Yeah, one or the other, right? I was a little aggressive on the pitch-up maneuver there, but that's fine. Need to try and like start swinging around. Is it a north-south runway? Even that might be a bit too exact. Sobek and Jeb working together, or is it evil versus evil? Oh, that's a question right there. That is definitely up for consideration. Evil equals bitey. Yeah, that'll do. Why not? Where's chase cam? Oh, thanks. Alright, so it is a north-south. That's cool. The real question is, can I align myself properly? Can we lose enough speed? Always got too much. I'm either too high or got too much speed. I never know which one. And these are basically both the same problems as well. Oh, this isn't quite as long as I remember it being. Oh, I pulled up too hard. We're going to drop out of the sky if I carry on like this. Maybe could have done it better. Oh, could definitely have done that better. Please stop. Please stop. When did I last save it? I'm just trying to get early tech space planes down to get more money in science on recovery. Yeah, oh, that's good. He's poisoned all the snacks. That's why the Kerbal nuts decked for a week after. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Send it to the DMs, buddy. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought I'd saved it during the launch, during the landing. All right, let's try this one more time. Oh, that is actual disappointment. What are we doing here? Oh no, wait. Let's see what we got wrong here. Problems that should have been corrected last time. Alright, let's see if we can take off without wobbling this thing apart. I'm not sure what my my minimum takeoff velocity is. Oh, it's that. It's whatever that was. 50 odd meters per second. We'll take it. Keep an eye on the IRL clock. Yeah, I do actually have to stop soon. That's the problem. I have someone awaiting on my return. Oh well, stuff them. You guys are more important, right? Can we skim super low to the ground for this? In fact, I don't want to go south. I want to come in from the north, right? We want to lose all our speed when we're already there. Okay. Times 3, go. Times 4, I mean, if you want. Times 3 is kind of better. That's nice. That's nice. I kind of like this design of plane. Everyone's like trying to send me new ones. I kind of like this. Maybe a little wobbly on the... landing, but you know, that's just me doing a land. I currently have a plane that flies itself. I'm totally hands off, listen. Clapping. Gotta watch out for where it's gonna be. Yeah, we're coming in the right direction. That's cool. Alright, nose down just a little bit. A little bit more. Okay. This is legitimately the last attempt we've got at this landing. So, a reminder to all the patrons, tomorrow we'll be playing Kerbal Career Mode. We'll be doing this. We will be doing it. Probably not this exactly. We're going to have a whole bunch of different stuff for different people to do. Obviously, the first week is basically going to be watching us launch fireworks, right? So that we can get some of that early game science to move on to more important things. I know that Wise is going to want to unlock as many plane stuff as early as possible. Down for that. Totally down for that. I know that Zed also wants to unlock a bunch of the automation stuff as early as possible. Also down for that. Brom, welcome to join us, of course. I'm not sure what... I'm not sure what the majority of us are going to be doing, if I'm to be honest with you. But we're going to... Multiplayer career. Multiplayer, we're all going to be sharing the career files, the career, like, stuff. Not files, the career money and the reputation, the science, all that is shared. Yeah, I should imagine, Wise, we're basically going to be getting you to do this stuff, if that's all right. Callum's on comsats, sounds good. Lots of comsat. We'll put you in charge of that, that's fine. Well, ideally, we want to do it with the, what's the word that I'm looking for? With the contracts as well. So that they're, you know, we're making money at the same time. But the vast majority, like I'm gonna cheat us in a bunch of money to start with. However much money is the start money. I'm gonna be like, hey, let's just times that out by the number of players we've got, something like that. If chat makes same ideas for Jeb's story, can we also submit designs across these ideas? Yes, yes, yes. Make sure it's buildable by Kerbal attachment system or Kerbal inventory, so you know, whichever one is currently in use. Kerbal inventory system, I think. Your job's going to be either plane recovery. I think, like, if someone drops someone where they shouldn't be, we can definitely get you on the recovery, right? Because you do like planes. You do like planes. Stuff like that. Yeah, we'll do. Why wouldn't you do? Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. As long as we are all abreast. I've got a feeling I'm probably also going to max out the mission control straight away, just for ease of like accepting contracts. Because you know we can just take and discard contracts. Hopefully we'll all be talking to each other, making sure that things make sense. Probably not, because that's not how it works. Well, not the talking, the making sense part. Yeah, it'll be fun. It will be fun. We'll spawn in all the named Kerbals that we want, and it's just going to be a great time, not being serious, but having a fun time. This is gonna, like, vote murdered, is it? Quick save. Yeah, it's just a little thing for the patrons. We've been playing like some RPG and stuff like that recently, and that's great, but not everyone's up for that. Though Kerbal, everyone likes Kerbal. If you don't like Kerbal, why are you here? I'm not sure what to do on hauling entire wrecks. That's fine. You just need to send a scientist with them so they can extract the science, get the Kerbals out that need getting out, and then come home with that. You don't need to bring the entire thing home. Claws, a lot of claws. Yeah, we're going to be using a lot of claws. Instability issues, yeah, stuff like that. That's fine. We'll be fine, dude. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm gonna. Which way do I want to loop? I'm still at full throttle. That's probably why I'm considering this loop. I am gonna go past. Oh, we could get the balloon mod on. You know what? There's no reason why not. I'm gonna like zoom around the outside circle. Let's go around the outside circle. This will slow us down as well as lining us up. Look, beautiful. Look how much that slowed me down as well. Oh, that actually is amazing. And I'm perfectly lined. All right, okay. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna hit FF5. Science pilot recovery is your job. Yeah, see, there we go. Everyone's got good jobs. We'll just figure everything out as we go along. I've got a feeling we're gonna do it. Like, we're all reasonable people, ish. So we should be fine. Okay, let's try this again. Reverse thrust. Let's get down nice and low. We are building speed at quite a rate. That'll be from the height that we had from the turn. Slowing down as much as I can. That bounce. I'm not sure why I get so much bounce. Really not sure why I get so much bounce. Flare. 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 Coming down too hard now. Not impressed. Super not impressed. I'm just letting it do what it wants now. We're going to be making some video. Probably going to be making videos. It's a Patreon perk, so you know, it's good advertising for the Patreon, I suppose. Man, I really felt like that was going to be good. Did you guys feel like that was going to be good? I felt like that was going to be good. Let's get right down. Just have someone make the new version of the Zeppelin mod. Yeah, of course. Just get that done, right? You know, I'll pull my mod maker out of my pocket and. My favourite one with the Zeppelin mod, I think it was HOC Gaming, used the Zeppelin mod and the Kerbal attachment system to go bungee diving over Jewel. It was genius. It was absolute genius. Down nice and low, nice and low. I feel like we're just coming in so hard. Why? Cursed play, put cursed landing site maybe. Cursed by Sobek, yeah maybe. Reverse thrust. Let's just plummet out of the air with reverse thrust, right? It's going to be on like half reverse thrust the entire way. Let's see if that helps. Probably all the distance we want on the reverse thrust. I'll just keep that descent angle constant. Works. I tell you, I hate runways. That's all it is, I just hate runways. Yeah, I want to get back to the KSC with those shoots though, because I'm not 100% sure that this is going to allow me to buy it. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time, where we're going to get this guy home. We're going to do the scan sat. We're going to do all sorts of stuff. Can I start air racing? Operational facilities, no. Landing guide, no. None of these are like, hey, buy this place. I would like to be able to buy this place, you know. I'm not sure why it's not letting me, but I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye.